Are nonprofit organizations really just laundering money with better PR?
I'm sorry, what did you just say?
Are these organizations actually helping people? Or are some of them just really polished money funnels with a mission statement?
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
The real answer is uncomfortable, and it's not a simple yes or no.
Well, then what is it?
Nonprofits were originally created to fill the gaps that the government refused to address. A lot of them were started by marginalized people trying to survive a system that was never built for us. So no, nonprofits are not inherently scams. But that's not the full story either. Here's where the suspicion comes from, and it's not paranoia. A nonprofit can legally bring in millions of dollars, pay executives extremely well, contract with companies owned by people on their boards, spend more on branding than services, and move money through grants and fiscal sponsors that are technically legal, but ethically questionable. And that's the part that makes some people feel played. Because nonprofit doesn't mean no money. It doesn't mean no power. And it definitely does not mean no politics. It just means the profit doesn't show up the way that it does in a corporation. Sometimes it flows upward, sometimes sideways, sometimes very quietly. And here's the bigger issue that most people don't talk about. Nonprofits don't exist outside capitalism. They exist inside it. They're often underfunded, forced to chase grants, shaped by donor priorities instead of community needs, and rewarded for optics over outcomes. So instead of solving problems, some organizations end up managing them because solving them would put them out of business. When governments outsource social services to nonprofits, instead of funding systems directly, poverty becomes an industry, suffering becomes a budget line, helping becomes branding. That doesn't mean that every nonprofit is corrupt, but it does mean the structure invites abuse. Some are doing life-saving work with integrity. Some are well-intentioned but inefficient. And yes, some are absolutely being used to move money, influence policy, dodge taxes, or clean up reputations. All of that can be true at the same time. The real problem isn't nonprofits existing, it's the lack of accountability. So if you're donating, volunteering, or partnering with one, it's okay to ask questions. Where does the money actually go? Who's making the decisions? Who benefits? Is the community represented in leadership or just photo ops? Transparency isn't radical, it's basic. Charity was never meant to replace justice, and when nonprofits become the cover story for systems that refuse to change, that's when we need to look closer, not look away. So stay curious, stay critical, and don't let a good cause stop you from asking questions. Peace, y'all.